Hi, welcome to my channel, Talk Pick Tarot. Today is Friday, November 29th, 2024. So before I get started, I want to remind anyone that's watching that these messages are not going to resonate with everyone. And that's okay. If they resonate with you and gives you clarity, great. If it does not, then don't force it to be your story. I've been seeing nothing but twos lately. Nothing but twos, nothing but twos. Sorry, one second. All right, so I gotta open up with one of these bad boys right here. One of my Bible verses. I'm getting something like overstaying your welcome, knowing when it's a good time to go. This could be for you, like knowing when it's time for you to go, right? This could be from like visiting a friend or family. This could be about a job, a relationship, a community. Like, it's good to know when it's time to go. You never want to overstay your welcome more than you need to, or where it becomes like a burden, not just on yourself but on the other person. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm getting. But I'm also getting that, like, not just for you, but I'm like burping a lot now. There could be somebody who intends to overstay their welcome with you, like that's their intentions, to stay longer than necessary. So yeah. So I guess in your perspective, you know when it's time to go. You're also being reminded to not forget, like, it's kind of like if you don't have to stay, you don't have to stay. You can go, like, for example, like if you're at your job, right, and like you can go, your shift's done, whatever, you can go, right? So I do feel like that's your end, but on another person's end, they intend to overstay their welcome. feel like there's too many. I don't want to get all of these. So the joy of the Lord is your strength. Nehemiah 8:10. On the back it says, shout with joy to the Lord, all the earth. Worship the Lord with gladness. So I feel like you're a very joyful person, very appreciative, very happy. You're just glad. It's kind of like the energy, like, I'm just glad to be here. You know, it's kind of like that. I'm hearing joy to the world. Isn't that a Christmas song? I'm telling you, something is very significant about this holiday Christmas season.
Give your kids independence. Tap to pay.
Some of you could be getting your independence or gaining more independence, because it's just like, give your kids independence, and it's talking about like one of those like watches, right? Like those smart watches for children, which I don't really agree with, but I'm not gonna get into that. But yeah, so for some of you, you could be getting some more independence this holiday season. This could be physical independence, financial independence, emotional independence, mental independence, right? Like you can finally think for yourself now, and less confusions, and you're not like indecisive, right? And I'm getting with the strength here, that's like you are now understanding that like the longer you stay at a place, like you just know like not to overstay where you don't need to stay. This could be because you're not welcome, or I don't really feel like it's because you're not welcome. I just feel like it's like God is like pushing you out of the nest kind of thing. Like you can go now. Like you don't have to, but it's not like in a really mean, disrespectful kind of way. It's kind of like you can go if you want, right? Like there's nothing holding you back. You can go. And I feel like with the this says the joy of the Lord is your strength. I feel like you're being reminded, like you have it in you. Everything you have everything within you to kind of get up and go. Oh, I like that. That is so nice. I like that. I'm keeping that. That's mine now. It's like so that's that, right? So now I'm gonna get some tarot. I want to make this a little bit quicker than I usually make my readings, but as I say that, we'll see what happens. Oh, also, I hope everyone's Thanksgiving was good. I hope everyone had a nice, pleasant, I was gonna say relaxing, but depending on what kind of family you are, it's just more, it's like the opposite, right? So, but I hope everyone had a nice Thanksgiving. I did. My Thanksgiving was nice. It was enjoyable. You know what? If I had to do this Thanksgiving again, I would. This is one of my favorite Thanksgivings. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The High Priestess. You be knowing. So there's a lot of things that you know. I'm also getting a lot of these things, you know how to kind of, you're responsible with this information. That's why you're in this high priestess energy. That's why you are the high priestess, whether you are a masculine or feminine. But the high priestess came out upright. Okay, so that also ties in, like, you just know, like, it's like a calling. It's kind of like instinctual. You know how, like, birds, they just know when it's time to migrate. Butterflies, they just know when it's time to emerge from the cocoon. Whales, they just know, like, when it's time to, like, start swimming, you know, their trek. Right? You just know. But I'm also getting on the sidelines, like in the background, there's like this thing where you are responsible with the information that you know, the things that you know, the messages that you get, the downloads that you get, the whatever your intuition picks up on, whatever, you just know, right? You're highly sensitive, highly intuitive, and you're very responsible with that information, right? Which is good, because it's going to sound super cliche, but with great power comes great responsibility, and you have this great power because God, the Most High, knows that you are very responsible with this power. That's why you have this power, alright? So for a lot of you, during this coming season, this holiday season, I talked about how a lot of you might be getting some sort of independence, right? There is definitely going to be a change that's going to happen, that's going to help bring in the new year for a lot of you, right? And you just know this, right? The winds of change, as I like to call them. I'm also getting, some of you are going to have to go within yourself and, like, so let's say you're only using like maybe 5% of your strength right now. Whatever is about to come, you're going to have to kind of like dig into your like reserves of strength and use a little bit more. With whatever change this is, you're going to have to use a little bit more. But that's okay, because you have this strength. You're just not exactly... you're not in like, this isn't even my final form, you know what I'm saying, kind of thing. Like, you're not even using all of your strength right now. Like, you're strong and you're powerful, but you're not using all of your gifts and strength right now, because either you don't need to, or you don't have to, or you're a little relaxed, or whatever it is, right? But with this change, like, because you already know what you know, but you're gonna have to like kind of get up. Seven of Wands. Yeah. Came out upright. I feel like this is going to be... There's going to be something that you're going to have to overcome. That's why you're going to have to like really use a lot of your strength. Right? And like I said, it's nothing to be worried about, because you have this strength, right? Maybe some of you don't even know that you're capable of like this weird superhuman strength, and it's probably because you never were in a position where you had to use it, where you had to like get it out, right? Like dust off the old strengths. Yeah. I feel like a lot of you, because you're this high priestess, that's a result of you having to overcome a lot of things, right? So that's some of you. The only reason why you're this high priestess is because you were put in positions where you had to be in the Seven of Wands, where you had to overcome these obstacles and challenges and struggles and even weird competition that you never even knew you were a part of. Believe it or not, like I have so many stories I can tell you. It's insane, right? But a lot of you were like made to be in a competition and came out the winner without even knowing you were in a competition, right? But because you're the high priestess, a lot of you could have like intuitively sensed like somebody was just like, it's like a one-up kind of game thing. Like you could just always tell, like if somebody is like always trying to one-up you, that's a competition for them. That's it, right? Like I can always tell. I do feel like upcoming right now, you're gonna have to be put in the Seven of Wands, or not put, but you're gonna kind of have to be a little bit in that Seven of Wands energy, where you're gonna have to like take out that dusty old staff and start knocking things down again, because it's kind of like the attempt of these things are to be in your way. And the only reason why they are in your way, my throat is getting scratchy and I have to cough really bad, is because you know it's time to go. So the attempt is, like I said, their intentions, whether this is a person, a man, a woman, karmic group of people, their intentions are to overstay their welcome. But you know it's time for you to go. So as you are allowing this change, 161, and you're allowing this to happen, you're ready to go. The intent is for you to, they just, I don't know, they don't want to go or whatever the case it is. But you know, like, that's why you're going to have to dust out the old staff and just, but at this point, it's not even like a challenge, really. You're just like, bink, just knocking things out of the way, right? So it's kind of like a little test, right? You got the magician and the death card in reverse. Yeah, so this is what's going on, because somebody is doing magic to prevent a change from happening for you. Because I feel like, okay, yeah, I know. Because I feel like this change, whatever is happening, this change, it's going to mean well for you. Like I said, either financial independence, mental independence, emotional independence, physical independence. Whatever this is, it's great. It is in great numbers for you. And this could be like monies, right? This could be in great numbers for you. And somebody's really trying to prevent that change from happening by doing magic or manipulation or using whatever they can in their purse, their backpack, their pockets, their cauldron, their... What is that I'm hearing? Toil and trouble, coil and bubble. It's like a little witch rhyme. So this could be like a dark witch, a karmic witch that's trying to, or a warlock even, that's trying to manipulate things and do magic to prevent a change that's happening. Here's the thing, this change is already in the motions. It's already happening. Okay, it's already there, it's going, right? But somebody's really trying to do this, the magician and the death card reverse. Somebody doesn't want this change to happen. They don't want, because whatever good, and you know this with the high priestess, you know what's happening, you know what's going on, right? But it's like, as things get built up for you, their towers fall down. All right. And let me tell you, God is, he's building. God is doing some serious building for you. And that's just not out here in the material, right? It's kind of like you do what you got to do within yourself, do the inner work, and we'll help you do with the outer work, right? So the more you do what you got to do within the inside of yourself, it's like, it just brings it in, right? God's like, all right, cool, say less. Here's this, here's that, here's this, here's that, right? So it's multiple things that are being built for you, within and without. And as these things get built up, whoever is trying to manipulate this change from preventing, like trying to prevent it from happening, whatever they have going on is being torn down. Right? It could be their finances, their mental stability, their physical stability, their emotional stability, right? Six of Pentacles upright. Yeah. I feel like there's a group of people or a person, man, woman, that's just trying to get in your way, and you got to take out that dusty staff, which you probably haven't had to use in a while. You just got to take it out and just start whacking people, metaphorically, right? Not literally. It's like a figurative whack, right? You just, right? It's just literally like, you don't have to put hands or feet on anybody. It's just, you're just cutting people out of your energy. You're not associating with people. You're not collaborating with people. You're not tolerating people. That's it, right? And because it's kind of like a last clean out, right, before the new year. That's really what that is, right? This could be a clean out of your social media, a clean out of your energy, a clean out of your home, a clean out of your mind, your soul, your spirit, your emotions, your trauma. Whatever this is, it's a clean out, right? It's kind of like, all right, well, don't forget you gotta tidy up that room before we can go, kind of thing. But yeah, you're definitely in this blessed, abundant energy. You're definitely being given things, and that's the way it should be, because that's the balance of, I'm hearing the balance of nature. That's how it should be. Your nature is, I'm getting, it is in your nature to receive, right? And the giving and the receiving and the receiving and the giving and the giving. It's so funny because I'm getting, it's like this one episode in Friends where Joey was not only the officiant, but he had to write the speech for Monica and Joey. And the speech sounded really good at first, but then he kind of just kept going off on a tangent saying the same thing. The giving and the receiving and the receiving and the giving, and to honor the giving and to honor the receiving, right? And it's just so funny. So it's just kind of like the more you give the Most High God, the more you receive from the Most High God, all right? And the more the Most High God receives from you, no, the more the Most High God gives to you, the more you give to the Most High God. It's a God gives to you and God receives from you. You give to God and you receive from God. Okay? This is really good. I should have got another one. Alright. There could be a karmic air sign or a karmic Scorpio trying to prevent this from you. Trying to prevent this change from happening. But it's already happening. This change is like, it's already, you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing like a wheel, right? But in the beginning, the wheel was very, it had like a bunch of cobwebs and like very dusty, right? And something happened, I don't know what, but now that wheel is turning and turning and turning and turning. I just saw 222, 221. And that's like the second or third time today, well, the second time that I've seen 222 today, right? But I've been seeing 2s nonstop and 222s a lot, and 333s, and 1133, 1144, 1155, 123, 1231, 321, 1234. Alright. So, yeah, this is, I'm also getting that, whoever this person is, I feel like they're trying to mess with your mind, trying to confuse you or cast some sort of illusion, but like to keep you mentally bound from allowing this change to happen. There's also something about a secret here with that Scorpio energy, that 8th house energy. There's a secret here. This person could be secretly doing magic or trying to secretly be doing magic, or like and trying to like whisper or gossip or like talk about you, right? But trying to like make it seem like they're not, right? This could be like through text messages, like personal one-on-one conversations to where nobody else would be like a witness, right? That they said blah 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 to that specific person because it was just them and them in the one room together. So, you know, if that person decided to speak up, that person could be like, oh, I don't remember saying that, and they have no one else to like attest to that, like, oh no, yeah, she did say that or he did say that because I was in the room with them, right? It's like that. Whatever they're trying to do, they're trying to make it seem like they're not doing it, but it's better if there aren't like any witnesses around to like whatever. We got the Ace of Swords on the fence. Yeah, somebody is really trying to lie on you. They're trying to manipulate some sort of truth, some sort of information, and they're having really a hard time doing that. They're having a hard time doing that, and I feel like the more that they try to manipulate a truth about you, because again, there's that thing about the secret, right? The more that they try to manipulate a truth about you, it does nothing, because it really just shows that you know what you know. You're a very strong individual. You can overcome challenges, and you're in that Six of Pentacles energy where like not only are you receiving things, but you could just be a very fair and balanced out person, right? I feel like the Six of Pentacles is like a smaller version of the like the Justice card. but it's what you have. It like I don't know. It just shows, and then it's not. It might not even be about like the materials that you have. It's just like what you have inside of you, like your character, your morals, your ethics. Like I keep burping, man. I'm sorry. Your manners, your mind, the way you present yourself, the whatever, right? It just shows. And so, like, if this person is trying to say you are otherwise, it's, I don't know about that. Are you sure? Are you sure we're talking about the same person? It's like that. All right. It's what they're saying about you it's not. And I feel like whoever this person is, that's what that is. Like, they're trying to manipulate the way people think about you with their words. So this could be an air sign. Air signs are really good at manipulating things with their words because the communication, like air signs, they love to talk, right? I love air signs, but sometimes I just want to be like, shh, shh, just like a minute, right? But I do love air signs. I think they're great. I think Gemini, Libras, Aquarius, I think they're great, right? But or this could be a Scorpio, like a karmic Scorpio. That's just like thinks that they're doing something behind the scenes, but they're really not. Like, how are you gonna sit there and lie about somebody or say this or say that, but like, and then keep it a secret, but like it just shows, right? So if this is a karmic air sign, that's like they're doing it like manipulation and like their words communicating, right? Mental, whatever. If this is a karmic Scorpio, they could be trying to like emotionally manipulate people, or like they're doing something out of revenge and they're trying to like lie or something, but your lies to justify your revenge, it doesn't make sense. Like if this is a karmic Scorpio, and Scorpio's like, I really don't like saying this because like I'm a Scorpio, but if you do a Scorpio harm, like this is I don't all right, I'll just say it. Like Scorpios are very big on revenge. Like they will always get their lick back, right? One way or another, you better believe it. And sometimes, depending on who you are, you don't even have to get up and do anything about it. It just happens, right? And I don't like saying that because it kind of just like makes people be like, oh, like it's not supposed to be intimidating. It's just, I don't know why. But if this is a karmic Scorpio, this karmic Scorpio, they feel like you done them wrong or something like that, and they're trying to lie on that to justify their imaginary like wrong that you've done to them, and they're trying to like, it's not, whatever their weird thing that this person is doing, it's not working, all to prevent from some change from happening. All right. King of Pentacles. So this could be a King of Pentacles that's doing this. Or there could be a King of Pentacles on the side that's watching this happen. Oh. 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 Yeah. There's a King of Pentacles that's watching this happening. He's a, could be a Queen of Pentacles too. He came out upright. But there's a King of Pentacles that's, like an outsider perspective, like a proctor, or like, you know how like when you go to a theater and you have like the ushers on the side of the like between the aisles and like in the background and blah blah blah, right? This is kind of like this King of Pentacles is giving me that energy. Like they're just observing things from an outsider's perspective, and they're seeing this happen. They're seeing that somebody, you know what too, this King of Pentacles, you may not know who this person is, you collective, but I got makeup all over my cards. But this King of Pentacles, he has a strong inkling of who this person is, and it could be because this person has been saying these things to this King of Pentacles. So this King of Pentacles knows who your enemy is without, and you may know that there's an enemy around you, but you may not know who it is yet. But this King of Pentacles, they know who your enemy is. They've spoken to your enemy. This enemy has spoken to this King of Pentacles about you, and one of the things that they've said were lies, and these lies, they have not sit right with this King of Pentacles upright. These lies, I feel like whatever was said out this person's mouth, these lies are just kind of hanging in the air. With this King of Pentacles, right? They're just hanging in the air with this King of Pentacles, and this King of Pentacles is like looking at the words, form and flow, and he's just watching them. He's just observing, analyzing, right? He's taking note, because they're not sitting right with him, right? I'm watching a man looking at words floating in the air, and he's just like ruminating about them, like, So yeah, this King of Pentacles knows who this person is, because this person has spoken to this King of Pentacles about you. I feel like this is like a Queen of Wands that has been speaking about you. A Queen of Wands in reverse, perhaps. Perhaps not. Perhaps the lady will have a salad. But yeah. I'm gonna get like one more, and then I'm gonna move on to a different deck. My ear is like itchy. Six of Swords upright, Knight of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Whoever this person is, they're a bully. And it's kind of like, if they tried to bully you, they couldn't bully you. I don't know what's wrong with this person. I feel like this person, they're trying to like bully you with words, or get people to bully you on their behalf. And it's not working. This person is trying to like exit stage left kind of energy with the Six of Swords upright. Like they're trying to like get out of dodge. Like they're trying to like leave the situation. Right? It could even be like if they did all of this word manipulation, talking shit, gossiping, blah, 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 right? They said something that they cannot get out of, and they're trying to get out of it. But here's the thing. Whatever they said that came out of their mouth, those exact words are hanging in the air, and this King of Pentacles is looking at them. Every day, they're looking at these words that are hanging in the air that came out of this person's mouth. They're looking at them. And this person, it's kind of like they're trying to... That's why the King of Swords reverse came out. And this person, whatever they said about you, the only reason why they said it is because, like, they said it out of anger, out of jealousy, like as a manipulation or intimidation tactic. But it was all of that energy, it came out of their mouth, but it was directed towards you, and they said it to this King of Pentacles. But the energy was supposed to be towards you. It was supposed to be for you. It was all about you. And they could have said something out of anger or jealousy or spite or thinking that it would be okay, but they can't. It's there. It's hanging in the air. They can't take it back. They're trying to get away from that. It could also be kind of this thing where, like, after a certain time has passed, in their mind, they're like, okay, so, you know, it's alright because a certain amount of time has passed, so I'm good. Not to this King of Pentacles. A King of Pentacles or a Queen of Pentacles, it doesn't matter. From my perspective, it doesn't matter if a King or a Queen of Pentacles is upright or reversed. There's always going to be this thing about them, whether they are reversed or upright. They're hoarders, right? It doesn't matter if they're upright. They're hoarding something. It doesn't matter if they're reversed. They're hoarding something. And this King of Pentacles, they're hoarding this information that was said about you. And that's why it's still there. They're just trying to figure out what to do with this information and when to do with it. And blah, like they're trying to, because it's just there. And something about what was said, it could even be how it was said or the deliverance of this message. It's not sitting right with this King of Pentacles. All right. Alright, let me move on. I'm gonna get now my left ear is burning. It went from itching to burning. So I'm gonna get a couple of these. And then look. Forgive Them came out. Yeah, okay, I'm getting makeup everywhere, man. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, I would forgive them, right? But here's the thing. You being this High Priestess energy, whether you're a man or woman, you know to forgive them. And I want to be in the position to be like, yes, the collective would forgive them, because who has time to harbor negativity and blah, 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 right? All that shit, right? I mean, because another thing, too, is like, if you're holding on to things that you move on from it, right? how can you expect to be in the Six of Pentacles, and then the Seven of Pentacles, and then the Eight, and then the Nine of Pentacles, and then the Ten of Pentacles, and how can you expect these things to come in for you if you're not willing to let things go? You gotta give to get. All right. So I would forgive them. So hopefully give up that pain so you can get those blessings. God's chosen ones. Yeah, so this King of Pentacles is realizing that there's something special about you. You're one of these things is not like the others. I love it when it pops into my head. My left ear, like the tip of my ear, is burning. Yeah, so this King of Pentacles, he knows or she knows. It could also be a Queen of Pentacles. They know that there's something very, very special about you. And it can't be true what this person was saying, right? And I'm really getting something about, like, it's not just what they said, it's how they said it. And not just how they said it, but their intentions, their motives, their, it's everything about what was said about you, from the deliverance to the motive to the intentions to the words to the person. It's just the entire package. It was like, I'm hearing that it was uncalled for. It was uncalled for and unnecessary, and that's probably one of the biggest reasons why, like, the King of Pentacles upright, he's not going to do something that's not necessary. Like, if it's not for his growth, for his, like, towards his stability, towards, like, if he cannot use it as a resource, if he cannot keep it, if he cannot, like, you know what I mean? Like, it was just uncalled for and necessary. Like, it could have just been this energy. Now this King of Pentacles they're questioning, do I want this energy in my neighborhood, in my community, in my environment, in my relationship, in my job, in my home, in my whatever? Do I want this energy? Do I need this energy? They're questioning whether or not to give up this energy, this person that's unwilling to change and so stuck and so, like, they'll do these things and, like, pretend like it never happened, like they never said it, right? I really do feel like it was something that was said, right? And from the way it was said, to the deliverance, to the motives, the intentions, to the person, new home, new car, new job, new life. So that's your energy, right? Those are things that you're experiencing, right? And that for some of you, you could be getting a whole new thing by Christmas, right? Financial independence, mental independence, emotional independence, physical independence, blah, blah, blah. Whatever, right? Those are some, that's you're in the Six of Pentacles energy. You have to give to receive. You are giving and receiving, right? I'm also getting, because the Six of Pentacles also talks about nobility, and then God's chosen one came across the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles knows that you are someone that is not to be trifled with. You are someone that is not to, like, for example, like, you don't want to get on that person's bad side. Remember how I said the thing about, like, Scorpios, how they always, like, somehow, some way, they always get, like, their lick back, they always get revenge, right? And so I'm not saying that you are a Scorpio collective. You could be any sign, right? But this King of Pentacles is realizing that whoever you are, it doesn't have to be Scorpio, doesn't have to be an air sign, it could be any sign, right? That whoever you are not to be messed with. You are not to be bothered. You are not to, don't get on that person's bad side, because whatever is around them is not to be tampered with. It's not to be messed with. It's not a joke. It's serious. All right. This is not something that you want to get involved with. And I feel like that's another thing that they don't respect about whoever is trying to, like, prevent a change from happening, or are so stuck in their ways, because whatever they said about you, it's kind of like, I feel like this King of Pentacles, he's worried about the repercussions that might happen to him, or that would have happened to him had he taken a different route about what this was. You know what I'm saying? Like, if whoever did whatever was said about you, blah, 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 right? Had he went along with it, they're kind of like pooping their pants, because they're realizing, oh my gosh, had I done XYZ, had I gone that route, right? Hellfire could have been raining on this person. So they're kind of glad, and that's another reason why there's some sort of, like, annoyance. My left ear is burning. There's some sort of annoyance coming from this King of Pentacles towards this person that was, like, using their words in a very malicious way, because it's kind of like, in this King of Pentacles mind, they're like, wow, I could have really gotten myself in some sort of spiritual trouble had I done whatever was said about the collective, right? So they're kind of grateful and thankful the fact that they never kind of went through what was said, because they're like, wow, that is a chosen one. That is someone to not be messed with. That is someone to not. That is a big, big no. And they're annoyed that they were put in a position where they could have made the wrong decision. And being the King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, they're all about making proper decisions, because it's their stability, their finances, like that's their resources. It's what matters. It's important to them. So if you put those things at risk, it's not respected, it's not approved, it's not, you know what I'm saying? If I could go back and reintroduce myself, I would. First impressions, do-over. So yeah, this person wants to like reintroduce themselves to you, but you already see this person. Like, you may have an inkling about this person already, all right? And not only that, but they want what you have. Yeah, this person wants what you have, which is like that Six of Pentacles energy, your knowing, your strength, your vitality, everything that you have coming for you this Christmas, right? This Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. This could have been someone that you were nice to, or like an ex-lover, or an ex-friend, or an ex-neighbor, or whatever. Whatever it was, you were nice to this person. You extended kindness to this person, and they kind of like shat all over it by using their words in a very malicious way against you, towards you, right? But yeah, I feel like this person, they want to like reintroduce themselves to you, because now that you've seen this person because you're the High Priestess, you see this person in a specific kind of light now, right? And it's not sitting with you. Not only that, but everybody, this person, they're not sitting well with anybody, right? So it's kind of like, if they can go back in time and just kind of like redo their personality, they would. That's what they want to do, but they can't. They've already come across as this very malicious, unchangeable, stubborn person, and they want to move on from that. That's why the Six of Swords also came out. They want to be able to move on from that. Like, they want to be able to, like, to be honest with you, I don't even really feel like it's like a do-over with just you. I just feel like they just want to have a do-over, whether it's in life, their relationships, their jobs, themselves, their relationships. They just want to do over. They desperately want to do over, right? They want to do over. They want to be able to like start over, start fresh, like move on from who they were, who they are, right? Where they are, what they are. I mean, and a lot of it is because like everything they did to stop you, it did nothing. This could have been somebody who wasted a lot of time trying to be your enemy. We got the letter B. Oh, I just got a name. We got the letter B, and we have they are lost and confused. So somebody's first, last, middle initial, name of a word or a place can start with the letter B. I'm also getting this is a really big B-I-T-C-H, right? This big ass. So whoever this person is, they're just lost and confused, right? They don't know what's going on. They don't know what to do. They don't know who they are. They want what you have. They're stuck in their ways. They want to move on from that, but they're not willing to give, to receive, and to receive and to give, and the giving and the receiving, and the receiving and the giving. But one thing I will tell you this is they have a reckless ass mouth. They sure do. And it's because of that reckless ass, dirty ass mouth that's why they're in the position that they are in. Alright. So with that being said, I'm gonna close out the reading because I'm gonna go eat. And I wanna go watch TV. So, bye.